This is a figure 8. And depending on where I stand, as opposed to the camera, is going to create a different effect. As if I stand here, if I stand here, or if I stand here. Here you'll notice it looks more like a circle. See? It's like I'm creating a circle here and a circle there. Circle here, circle there. Here, kind of looks kind of off. I can't quite describe what that is. Somewhere between a circle and an X. And when I'm standing here, I'm creating an X pattern. Especially if these were on fire, if these were glowing, you're going to see these slashing X marks. So I think the first thing that I want to go over is, if you ever intend to be a performer, you want to be very aware of something called planes. A planes is like an invisible wall. Like if you were a mime, right now, this camera, as opposed to me, this would be the wall. This is the wall plane, right here. I kind of almost create a two-dimensional space, and I spin along this imaginary wall. So as I'm spinning, I create a lot of circles right here. See that? And you may wonder, well, how can I practice planes at home, or how can I make like this straight wall? Well, anytime someone is watching, wherever you're standing and wherever they are, you're going to imagine that you create this perpendicular wall right in between you two. So if you see that person, that's a line, and then you make a perpendicular wall across, and that's going to be like the wall that you're going to spin across. If you're wondering how to get it straight too, you can actually practice against real walls. When you're at home, say you're just practicing this upward swing, if you stand against the wall at home, you can just practice moving your hand up and down, trying to keep it as flat as possible. As you'll notice as you go up and down, you're actually going to have to adjust some of the angle a little bit. From here to here actually requires a different type of a swing, and it's very subtle. And the only way to teach it, well, the best way to teach it, I should say, is to actually have a physical wall there. And as you get better and better, you can even try it in hallways where you have two very close walls and you have to keep it really tight. That will give you a little bit of an advantage when you are recording videos or when you're performing in front of people, because what they're going to see are these really elaborate, wonderful circles. Unless you don't want to make circles, but then it's your choice and it's not up to randomness. Without being aware of your planes, you're never going to be quite sure if you're creating a circle or an X or something else that may somewhat look sloppy, even though it may not be at all. It just could be your facing.